of the politicians that is funded by the NRA is Newt Gingrich, and Newt Gingrich was one of the speakers at last weekend's NRA conference. Now, he talked about how he wants an international treaty in order to arm every single person on the planet. Let's watch what else he had to say.
I believe the NRA has been too timid. A Gingrich presidency will submit to the United Nations a treaty that extends the right to bear arms as a human right for every person on the planet, because every person on the planet deserves the right to defend themselves from those who would oppress them, exploit them, rape them, or kill them. Far fewer women would be raped, far fewer children would be killed, far fewer towns would be destroyed if people everywhere on the planet had the right to bear arms, and far fewer dictators would survive if people had the right to bear arms everywhere on the planet.
All right, let's start with all the different ways that he's a clown. Number one, I thought they were against big government, right? And New World Order, big government. But if it means that everybody gets guns, then all of a sudden they're totally in favor of it. He wants to be president of the world and tell everybody, hey, you know what? You should all get a gun. Number two, that country already exists. The country that has the most amount of guns in the world per capita is Somalia. And no one is safer. Everyone is in mortal danger because everyone is armed.
He's so unbelievably ignorant and also a massive hypocrite, right? Because look at this issue on a much larger scale. One of the things that he kept talking about during the Republican debates was how we need to be careful of Iran, right? They're developing nuclear weapons. It's unsafe. It's unsafe. Why don't we want them to have nuclear weapons, right? Because we can't make the assumption that every country is a rational actor. Right?
Right.
So now you're making the assumption that every single person on the planet is a rational actor. Let's arm everyone.
That's a terrific point, Anna. And honestly, I hadn't thought of that. That's fantastic. So if that's true, let's give everybody nuclear weapons. Let's give Afghanistan and well, North Korea already has it, but Iran should certainly get it. Let's give the Palestinians a nuclear weapon. How's that sound? Well, if everybody's armed, well, then nobody will shoot, right? That's your logic when it comes to guns. That's a weapon. Nuclear weapons are also a weapon. Oh, well, but all of a sudden you don't like that. By the way, you know who else has a lot of guns per capita? The Afghans do. Go to Kandahar, see how safe that is. But when it comes to sucking up to their donors, the Republicans have no shame, they have no philosophy. And look at this. The one thing Newt Gingrich wants to give the world is guns, not human rights, not freedom of speech. Like, he's against New World Order or any kind of world government if it's for any of that good stuff. But if it means you can arm everybody and Newt Gingrich makes an extra nickel from his donors, well, then he's all for it. The world's biggest hypocrite.